Hey guys, welcome back once again. In this video, I am going to show you how to provide dynamic style to edgy grid cell based on condition. So let's get started. As you can see here, I have simple edgy grid table with student information, which contains name of the student, age, birth year and phone number. Now I want to add a style to the age column based on the value of age. So the student whose age is less than 18, I want to mark background color as a red, and the student whose age is more than 18 or equal to 18, I want to mark background color as a green. So let's come to the VS Code. Okay, as you can see here, I have this age grid table, and here I have column definition and row data. So we want to add a style to the column cell based on the condition, so we need to write a code on column definition. Okay, so in which column we want in age column, so we will come to the age column definition, and here we need to add a property called cell style. So cell style, and this cell style is gonna to take a callback function, and that callback function is gonna to take a parameter. So let's call it as params. Okay, and make it as a callback function, and whatever params we are getting, let's do console log. Now save it and let's come to the UI, and here go to the inspect mode and go to the console. Now you can see here I have 3 objects. Let me open it. So you can see here I have this value called 19, because the age value is 19 for the first data, and let me click on the second one. As you can see here I have this 17. Okay, that means I have the value of age for each row. So now instead of doing console log, we need to return a style. Okay, so what we will do, we can write here params dot value. So by writing this one, we will get value of age of each row. So as you can see here, now we need to return a style. So let's remove this one and write here condition, so greater than 18. So and here ternary operator. So what we want to do, if value is greater than 18, so we want to return as a green, right? So we will return here one object, and let's call it as background. Okay, so background, and here let's mention color green. Okay, otherwise this is the object, and we can say background as a red. Okay, now let's save it, come back here. So you can see based on our condition, the color has been applied here, right? So if you want to change a color of a cell, you can do that, or if you want to change the font size, or means whatever the styling you want to do related to the cell, you can do that based on the condition. Okay, so let me show you how to change the color. So come to the element, you can see here green, and based on color you can select like this. You can copy this color from here, and instead of doing green here, you can paste this color. So this color will apply here right now, as you can see here. Okay, now I don't want this whole color, we can make a border. So let me try this one. So let's call it as border left. Okay, and let's provide 4 pixel green and solid. Let's remove this property, let's save it and come to here. So you can see here I have this is the border, which is indicating that this is the green. Okay, now if I want to make here as well, I need to do the same thing, but here I need to provide this color as a red. That's it. Okay, so I can copy the same thing here and paste it here, make this value as a red. Okay, now you can see here, this is how it's working right now. Okay, now this is the one way how you can do that. Okay, because I am returning here a style itself. So the next way what we can do, let's comment this code. Okay, and we can use another one property called cell class. Okay, so here what we were returning, we were returning the styles. Okay, so instead of returning a style, we can return class itself. Okay, so this cell class is also gonna to take callback function, and callback function is gonna to take a parameter. So let's call it as params, and here we will get the same. So what we can do, we can copy this condition whatever we were having here, okay, and paste it here. But instead of returning this, okay, a style, what we are going to return? A class name. So let's call it as a class name. So let's call it as more than, and now here return this than 18. Okay, so now if I am coming here, I can't see any style. Okay, because this class doesn't exist. So what we have to do, copy this class, come to the app.css, and we can write here dot and paste this one class name, and we can write a style. So let's write background color, and if it is a more, so we need to provide green. So let's go with the green and have a look on UI. As you can see here, we started getting green. Okay, let's add a style for less than as well. So here dot less than, and here background color. So background color red. Okay, as you can see here. So here I have shown you how to change the background color, but if you want to change the font size or you want to make other changes, you are free to do that. So let me show you. Let me mark this color as a white. So color as a white, save it, and as you can see here, now this color has been white here. Okay, so if you want to apply in the name, birth here, phone number, you can do that freely. So how? You need to write a style here itself in header, and if you want to use cell style or cell class, you can use any one of them. Okay, so in this video we have seen how to apply a specific style to the cell based on the condition. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Do like, share and subscribe. See you in next video.